Okay, that's enough. I said it's enough. I want to start off this video saying that I want to apologize for the character for last week. That was not me. By now you know how I act. That was, in fact, indeed, my twin sister. She came in town, and as my twin, I tell her about my life. I told her about the show that I was doing, even showed her a couple of episodes. So she took it upon herself to pretend to be me, I guess for kicks and giggles, but that was not me. You know how I act. That was not me. There's also something very controversial I want to address. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. What I wanted to say was that there's something very controversial that I need to talk to you guys about. So, I know you have seen me in this shirt before. I know. Believe it or not, I wash my clothes and I rewear them. I'm sorry. I know some will have to, unsubscribe and all the things, and I understand. Yeah. Moment of silence, you guys. Moment of silence. So, moving on from that, let's go to a lighter topic. And for this topic, it is that I want to discuss, white people saying the N-word, I told you lighter topic, very easy topic. So, by the time you guys see this, it will be an old thing, but I do think that the topic of white people feeling like they should be able to say the N-word will be a topic that, will not be resolved by the time this video comes out. So I'll just refresh your memory because it's new to me in this present moment. But in the present, when you see this video, it will in fact be old. But what is it called? Suspend your disbelief for a second. So you should remember the 17-year-old boy who was caught, I think, singing along to a song, and he said the N-word, right? And he lost his scholarship, but an HBCU gave him a full ride scholarship to go to that school instead. And I know you're thinking, what type of sense does that fucking make? And I don't know. It gives coon. It's very coon behavior, Coon's gonna coon, but that's okay. So, the whole discourse of if white people should say the N-word or not has been going on for so long. So I decided that, you know what? I feel like it needs to be a trade, right? So I'll stand up. I'll be the martyr. I'll be the hero. I propose that I will pledge to never use these Caucasian things ever again in exchange for white people not being able to say the N-word. And I want to share this with you. Excuse me. That water is tearing me the fuck up apparently. But I want to go ahead and propose this list to you right now. Let's end it. I will be the one I will be the one who single-handedly stops white people from using the N-word. Remember this day. So the first thing that I am willing to give up in exchange for the N-word And by N-word, I mean nigga, nigger, any of the nigs, any of the jokes surrounding the word nigga. All of it will be back to the blacks. I propose that I will never ever step foot in a Cracker Barrel ever again. White people, you can have it, it's yours. Me and Cracker Barrel, don't know her, don't know what she's like inside. Never bought a Webkins, none of it. I don't even know what a Webkins is. It's done, it's over. First thing, you can have it. The second thing I propose to never do again is use an excessive amount of mayonnaise. You know, I will still use mayonnaise, but me going in and slapping a little extra so that it, when you smash it together, it oozes a little bit, never will experience that again. I'm talking about just enough to get the bread slightly moist. No more than that. Extra mayonnaise, never. Use a whole tablespoon of mayonnaise, never again. It's done, it's over. And my third one is that I propose to give up two phrases. This is hard, but it must be done. I propose to give up the phrase, fuck me, even though in my head I can't ever picture me saying those two words together. I say fuck a lot. It might be one of my favorite words. I do say it, but I think the combination of the word fuck and the word me has never left my lips together. But I'm pledging to you now that it will never have the opportunity to anymore. It's done. It's over. And then the second phrase is golly gee. Now that one's a hard one for real. You know, I use that. I do. But to end this, I pledge to never say that phrase again. I'm not even going to repeat it now. It's done. It's over. Hold up your end of the bargain, and I will hold up mine. I now want to take this time to shout out all the girls with the high booty cracks. You know, when you go to bend over or sit down on a ledge and you instantly have to pull your shirt down because you just know your booty cracks out. I see you. You're heard. I know. Stand and fight, sister. Stand and fight. If anywhere in your social media you are named High Priestess, go to hell. So yesterday, I experienced an elevated sense of thinking. So I decided to listen to music that I haven't listened to yet, or that I listened to and I wasn't really meshing together with. Excuse me, my hands were in my pants. I want you to see it. Meshing together with, right? So I went back and I listened to SZA's album. I also listened to Ice Spice's album, and both of those are great. Great albums, yes. And while I was listening to SZA's album, I thought to myself, these songs she's singing can't just be about one man. They seem to be about a lot of men. And I understand that in between SZA's last album and this album, it spanned for years. But in my mind, I just could not picture SZA with a man, and not in the sense that I feel like she's lying about being with men. I mean, I literally cannot picture SZA with a man. Has anybody ever seen any of the men that SZA dates? How was she so secretive? Because I know she dates men. She says she does. What reason does she have to lie? And as I thought and I said it, I caught it. But that's something, she would not lie about that. Let's come on. But has anybody ever seen, do you have photo evidence of SZA hugged up, loved up on a man? Who are these men? I need to see them with my own eyes, at least two. You know, you can't judge off of one, you at least need two, maybe five. I'll go with three, but two at the very least. Because these songs are beautiful songs, but for her to sit here and be so down bad, they better be nothing but dimes. If they're out here looking like Meek Mill, I don't think I'd ever be able to listen to this album again. You know, they need to be model-esque. They need to be the most beautiful men on the planet. You know what? They at least need to be 8s. They don't gotta be gods. I can take an 8, you know? When you rate people, I just thought, because I was going to say something else, but I was thinking in my head, when you rate somebody, are you rating based off of their looks? Are you rating off of looks and personality? Because I was thinking about people I have dated in the past, and I'm like, have I dated 10s? And if we're rating off of looks and personality, fuck no. But if off of looks, still no, you know? In the past, I've had the tendency to date men under 6 feet. I usually go for like 5'8", 5'9", even though I'm 5'6". I feel like I could date a 6 foot dude. I don't know. Those are the men that usually come to me. I have dated tall men. I have dated a man that was 6'3". Fantastic. 10 out of 10 would do it again. But most of the men that I end up in serious relationships with are men who are under 5'10". And I don't know, I gotta dock some points off for the height. You know, I used to like a 5'9" man, but 5'9" men can kiss my ass. I want to feel small, and you don't make me feel small. You make me feel like if I knew how to fight, I could whoop your ass. Moving on. Back to SZA. I don't know how we went down that rabbit hole. I think that was actually all that I wanted to say about SZA. There's actually something that I wanted to show you guys, but I think I will just wait till the next video. Goodbye.